We've got Jerry Kramer here now, and how does the game look tomorrow against the Rams?
Looks like an exceptionally tough football game. I don't believe there's any question about it. It's certainly a milestone or a marking point for the Green Bay Packers. I think we're going to find out a little bit about this year's Green Bay Packer team.
They have one of the best defenses, I think, in the league right now against the opposing team's rushing. They're averaging 2.8 yards. That's pretty good.
That's excellent. I don't believe there's any question about it. They're certainly leading the league in that category, as they are in several other categories. And the offensive line has got a real chore cut out for them tomorrow.
Well, who will you be up against tomorrow?
I'll be facing Merlin Olsen in particular, who has promised me an instant replay of the game. And I think it'll be a very interesting afternoon for me.
I read part of your book, and when did you get the idea to do this book?
We talked about this book last May or June up in Green Bay. I was contacted by Dick Shepp, who collaborated with me on the book, and by the publisher in New York City. And the idea was put forth, and I thought it was an excellent idea, and we all got together and came up with a fine book.
How did the Packers shape up against the rest of the Central Division?
Well, there's a lot more competition in the Central Division this year. It seems like the Minnesota Vikings are tremendously improved, as are the Detroit Lions, and I think the Chicago Bears are going to beat quite a few people before the season is over. So we definitely have our hands full this year. I think we kind of breezed along last year and had things pretty easy. But I think we're going to have to win quite a few of the remaining ball games to stay on top.
I know you've got a lot of outside interests besides football, like skin diving down in Louisiana, I think, and you've got the Packorama on TV. Do you do anything else besides these?
Well, I have some restaurants, franchise restaurants. I have part of one in Denver, one in Ames, Iowa, starting one in Oshkosh, Marquette, one in Chicago. I have some apartment buildings in Tulsa. And I have an archery company, of course, up in northern Wisconsin. And this is about all for the time being.
Just how long does it take you to get in shape before the season starts physically?
Well, I don't really work out a great deal before the season starts. I just started the day of training camp. I'm the type of individual who has to divorce himself completely from physical activity during the off-season. So I don't play handball. I don't work out. I stay away from it completely. I suffer a great deal during the early part of training camp, but that's exactly the way I do it.
What's your playing weight?
My playing weight is around 250 pounds.
I just talked to Fred Carr, and I questioned him about the morale on the Packers, and he says the morale is always high. What do you think?
I think it's excellent. I don't believe there's any question about that.
One thing, I think they work like a family. It's an individual pride, isn't it?
There's an individual and collective pride, really. It's your own individual pride, but you certainly feel bad if someone else falls down, and there's that feeling of onemanship, but togetherness also.
But it always seems when someone falls down, there's always another Packer to pick them up.
Well, in the past, we've had the big play from certain people, and we've had it from young people on occasion. And last week in the Atlanta game, we got some real big plays from Donnie Anderson and from Clovis James, the young boy. And I think we can count on these two people to give us some big plays in the future, especially Donnie, and I think Clovis is a great future with us also.
Do you think there's some will bother you in tomorrow's game?
No, I don't expect any problem with it at all.
Well, of course, you consider the block against the Cowboys and Green Bay last year the biggest block of your career?
Well, it's certainly the most notoriety. It wasn't the best or the finest or the one I would be most proud of had an opportunity to go back through the years and pick one out. But the television coverage and the acclaim that block brought me, I would have to say that was the biggest.
I've read in your book that Ken Bowman helped you on the block, but you said that he has a lot of time left in his career and you need the glory while you can get it.
That's right. Kenny did help, of course. We were kidding, and after the game he asked me to say something to the reporters. Tell him I helped you, Jerry. I told him to shut up. Tell him later.
Well, just one more question. How does Phil Bankston compare with Vince Lombardi?
Incomparable. Difficult question to answer. There's certainly two different types of personalities, two different types of people, and I find it very difficult to compare them at this time.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're one of the best.
Good luck tomorrow, but the Packers won't need it.
Thank you.